And Ed is live from the New York City Auto Show. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Bill. How you guys doing today?
You caught my attention with a VW pickup truck.
Yeah, first of all, I don't know if how many of you have been to the Jacob Javits Center, but it's a tremendously huge place.
Yeah, yes, I've been there.
And it's literally hundreds and hundreds of thousands of square feet. The entire place smells like new car.
And that's not new car smell out of a bottle. That's the real new car.
That's the real new car smell. Yeah. So if you like new car smell, it is the aroma of the entire place.
Wow.
So for a car guy, it's kind of like aromatherapy for me.
That's great. That's awesome. You can just smell wealth and money when you smell the new car and that new car smell.
Yeah, and some of the cars in there, you would need a whole boatload of money to buy. But, I try to, even though we all look at the exotic stuff, I mean, Maserati actually came out with a sport utility vehicle I never thought I'd see today. And, of course, that's one of the big stories of the show is that every brand from Jaguar, Maserati, everybody's building mid-sized SUVs because that's the hottest thing on the market right now. So that was not unusual to see that, but I never thought I'd see a Maserati SUV. Porsche has built an SUV for the last few years.
Wow.
And certainly Mercedes has, BMW, so the place was just loaded with them.
A lot of people.
There's also lots of great stuff. I looked at a car, the Honda Fit, and it's a small car, but it's enough room inside to make me comfortable, along with Jeff. So it just tells you that the inside of the car is absolutely huge. This car had a list price that started at $16,000.
Wow,
really?
So, yes. So it's not just all about the exotic stuff. Volkswagen just came out with a 7-passenger SUV, a big one called the Atlas, and right next to this thing, they debuted a prototype pickup truck built off of that chassis. You've all heard of the Honda Ridgeline, which is basically a Honda Pilot turned into a pickup truck.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Volkswagen, I think, has the same idea with this Atlas. They sheepishly said that they're thinking about bringing it here, but they're going to build the Atlas in Tennessee, in Chattanooga, and I kind of think that this thing will go down the assembly line like the next day if they wanted it to.
Yeah.
You see concept cars, and you see cars look like they're ready for production. This car is ready for production.
So, Ed, now you had mentioned, I think on a couple of episodes ago on your Auto Talk program about the VW electric bus. Was that also featured?
No, they did not bring the bus. I was kind of disappointed because I was hoping to see one. They had that at a previous auto show, but not in New York. But the auto show circuit is kind of like Detroit, Los Angeles, New York, and then they go to Europe, they do Tokyo. So it's they kind of bring the stuff around the world with them. But no, the electric bus wasn't there, but there was plenty of electric cars there. And Honda, another good example, because Honda was kind enough to let us. We did a live Facebook for about 2 hours yesterday, and with a bunch of my AAA colleagues, and so they let us use their facility there. And the Accord is the car of the year. So we had exposed a lot of Honda time yesterday. Yeah. But Honda brought their inside hydrogen car, which they sell in California. And what's interesting is the car with let's just say you lease it for about $360 a month, but they give you $15,000 worth of hydrogen over the 3 years that you lease it.
Wow. How much is hydrogen per gallon? Do they sell it by the gallon?
It's roughly about 2/3 the cost of gasoline.
Okay, wow!
It's cheaper than gas, and they give it to you for free.
Wow!
With this, this is like an experiment, right?
Yeah,
exactly. Except this is not some. This is a real car. This is ready for prime time. This car is not just an erector set. This is a real car. This is a golf cart with some parts on it.
I have two
it's a nice vehicle.
Curious about two different vehicles. Electric. Are we seeing a lot of the fully electric vehicles? And secondly, I'm wondering about gas mileage. Vehicles they seem to be really still going with gas, but they get so much per gallon. What are your thoughts? Well,
what the companies are doing, though, is they're all rushing to build hybrid cars.
Right.
Ford is actually going to be building a hybrid F-150, if you can believe that. So everybody across all their lines are having a variety of hybrids. For example, the Honda Insight, you can buy it as a hydrogen car, a hybrid car, or a pure gasoline car.
Wow.
They're all building electric cars to a degree, but they're more like hybrids because people just don't have the range yet in electric vehicles that people are comfortable with. The one of the things that I also saw that they brought here, Ford's going to be bringing back the Ford Ranger pickup truck, the smaller pickup truck, and they actually brought one to the New York Auto Show, and it's the first time I've seen one, and I don't think they've been around the country with it yet. That goes into production this fall.
How about the?
They're ready to go with that one.
How about the electronics? They seem to be advanced when it comes to syncing your cell phone with your car. What are you seeing?
Well, Phil, you're going to like this a lot. I was over at the Lincoln booth, and they just introduced the Aviator, which is based on the Explorer platform.
Mm-hmm.
This car, Bill, and I know you would like this. You don't need a key fob if you don't want one. They'll give you one, but you can start the car with your phone.
Wow.
And if you lose your phone or your phone dies, there's a pad on the side of the vehicle where you punch in like kind of think of your PIN code, your PIN number when you go to the ATM. So if you have no key, you can just put your PIN number in and get in the car. The screen will turn on in the center console. You put your PIN number in there like you do go to the bank.
That is really cool.
And the car will run for you. So they give you a key fob, but you don't need it, and you can sync it to your phone. If you don't have your phone, you can just manually type it in. So your point about convenience, they're trying to make things as easy as possible for people.
Donna has one last question. On the hydrogen car, if it were to get into an accident, hit from behind, is the hydrogen fuel any more explosive than gasoline?
No, and what's interesting, it's probably less explosive than gasoline in liquid because it's a gas. And we've had propane vehicles on the road for years. Natural gas vehicles have been on the road for years. So it's not going to be a problem. I know everybody thinks of the Hindenburg, right?
Right.
So
or hydrogen bomb, or
it's not. It doesn't work like that. But
you have to be. Remember Ed Welch Saturday morning on WIBX. You have to be in your glory. I'm out of town. We're up against the news, but you have to be in your glory down there. And I appreciate.
This is like sending me to a candy store.
I appreciate you taking the time this morning, Ed Welch. Thank you so much.